Welcome back to episode 3 of the Empty Pockets Pod. Last week was a horrible week for us, at least us betting our locks. We went 0-4 for locks.
Thank God.
I think we're gonna have to think of something as a podcast for a little punishment, because that's not acceptable. We can't be doing that. My week started off horrible with the Packers losing on Thursday night. Going into Sunday, I was drinking, I was rage betting, I was losing. That kind of went into the whole day. So I had a rough Sunday. Woke up Monday, hit a nice bet Monday night, which was good, a little get back, but I think we can all agree we were all kind of texting each other in the group chat saying we were all kind of getting fucked up last week. One thing though, that a little stat from last week that I think is part of the reason why, there were 7 teams that failed to score a touchdown offensively last week, which is pretty crazy. The Giants had 3 points. The Patriots had 3 points. The Bengals had 3. The Browns had 3. The Steelers had 6. The Saints had 9. And the Panthers had 13. One was a defensive touchdown and 2 field goals. That in 2023, that's pretty crazy. I got that from Ari Merov on Twitter, but that's crazy. That in 2023, it's kind of unacceptable. But I think that I'm using that as my copium for losing all my shit last week. So I don't know. You guys can say too what you guys think, but
yeah, rough week, boys.
I got fucked.
I think we all agree that this week will be our get right week.
It has to be.
I do apologize to the viewers that had to witness our fade lay. The first fade lay probably won't be our last.
True that.
Hey, football is awesome. That's why we tune in every week and
keep losing money.
That is the one thing is you root for football and you have to keep enjoying football. You can't take a week for granted. So even if you get fucked one week, it's still, it's a week in the football season, so you can't get anything better. So.
Yep. Yeah, pretty wild week overall in the football world. Betting wise, did have one friend, shout out Scotty. Had a nice week. Good job, Scotty. I love seeing that. So get ours, at least somebody else is getting theirs, right?
Fuck, we need to bring Scotty on here, bro.
Yeah, we might have to bring him on here. What do you think of the week, Goonies?
I think we just fucking suck. Fucking throw in the towel. That fucking we had a lot of money on the Chiefs game, and with Patty in and out in that last few minutes kind of just ruined everything for me. So
yeah, if it wasn't a rough enough day already.
Yeah, he just kind of took my balls in his hand and just squeezed hard. Oh, yeah,
and the Taylor Swift shit is getting a little annoying. They're doing too much, and even Kelsey, I think they came out and did some sort of apology. I think because Kelsey said that they're doing too much, but they made it their Twitter header. People were putting memes of the new Madden cover with Taylor Swift on it and stuff. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They were doing. I saw people doing bets of the over/under of how many times they were going to see Taylor up on the camera on the football game. So it's
probably not a bad bet.
No, I picked the over, but I guess going into this week again, get right week. So this is a truly cannot lose parlay. This is locks. We all got good locks. The games for me were a little bit harder this week, I think. There wasn't a ton that I was super confident in. But starting off tomorrow night, Bears at Commanders. Commanders are -6. I was feeling really, really good about this game. I was going to take Commanders on -6. It was going to be my lock of the week. But the Bears are playing for their coach. Eberflus might get fired if they lose this game. I think they're going to let Justin Fields run. I think he's going to cook. But I still have the Commanders. I'm taking Commanders money line for my pick this week of this game. I think it's safe for me.
Yeah, Garrett. Just hard to bet on Chicago. I mean,
I hate this game, yeah.
I thought last week, they had a shot and then ended up letting it go. I really like the money line. I mean, money line's probably my pick here, but I don't really like the game at
Mm-hmm.
all. But I do see the Commanders probably pulling away with it. Money line, probably throw it in a parlay or two or something, whatever. But
Yeah.
I like that there. You guys seen all the trade rumors for Fields, maybe, and then firing of Eberflus, maybe
For the
Fields.
Falcons, yeah.
Fields to Atlanta sounds great. Yeah,
I think him and Bijan cooks, yeah. I think that cooks.
I think that's maybe they run him like he needs to be. I mean, he needs to run.
Yeah.
I think for sure. And then after the Goonies go, we'll go over our picks.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Sunday.
I'll do it. Let's wait for the Thursday night game, yeah, and then we'll go over picks.
Yeah, after Thursday, we'll go over picks.
I got the Commanders as well.
Money line, or you got the spread?
No, I'm sticking with the money line, honestly. I think the Bears play them close. The Bears played really good last week, and then they kind of just mistakes down the stretch and fumbled away the game, literally. So I think they'll play them close, but Commanders have had a little bit more, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. These teams are both mid, but I think Commanders win. So took Eagles to OT, playing good teams close. I think they'll win. I just don't like the spread.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm riding with you boys with the Commanders. I kind of like the under on the points just a little bit because I don't think they're going to put up a lot of points because they're, the Bears and Commanders, I mean, are okay. But, yeah, I'm going money line Commanders.
I'm not going to lie. I think I looked at the over-under. I think it's like 40 or 44 or something.
44.
40.
Yeah.
And I have a big bet now that the over needs to hit for my bet to hit. So,
yeah,
so I was kind of feeling the over, but
I'm gonna take that back. Just parlay will help your bet hit, but
thank you.
Kind of like the under though.
I mean I lost everything last week, so probably betting against me is probably the play. But picks going into this week, our overall picks. Gage is in the lead with a tie. Gage and Cam are both 23-9. And then it's a two-way tie for second place as well. It's me and Billy at 20-12. So Billy had a little get right week last week. Cam had a really big get right week last week, and I kind of stayed mid. And Gage is still up top there too. So, which is good. I mean that's good right now. And Billy, you got our prop picks as well. What the standings for that?
Yeah, I went 0 for 2 last week, so I'm 1-3 now on prop picks. You, after going 0-2, went 2-0, so you're 2-2.
Yes, sir.
Gage went 1 for 1 again, so he's 2-2 as well. And then Cam only had 1 week 1. He did 2 this week, went 1-1, so he's 2-1. So
yeah, Cam. One of these weeks you're gonna have to do an extra one just so we can get it.
Little 3-piece.
Yeah, get it right. Yeah,
Little 3-piece. Yeah.
get it even.
All right, we're all good there. I guess going into London again this week. Jacksonville against the Bills. I think London is the Jags' home turf almost. I like Jacksonville there. I know the Bills are dominant. I like the Bills. I think Josh Allen's a little overrated. I've always said that, but I mean he balled out last week against the Dolphins. I still have the Jags +5. I think the Jags need a get-right week. I think they need a week where they can look competitive. They need to start using Ridley. Trevor Lawrence has been a non-factor lately, and I think it's time for them to really start stepping up to a playoff team that they are.
I like the take. I like the Jags. But I gotta go. I gotta go cock-a-doodle-doo
Here it is.
on this one. This one is Bills spread. I'm taking the spread here. I like the Bills because they've outscored their opponents in the last 3 weeks. By a ton. I don't have the exact amount, but it's a lot. Do you
Well,
think the
last
Jags?
yeah.
Do you think the Jags got their get back kind of last week against it? I just think the Bills are a little too much to handle. I think 4 or 5 points just isn't enough. I think they're gonna run that over. Sorry, Chiefs fans. I hate the Bills too, but they're playing pretty good football right now.
I'm agreeing. I like the Bills. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of the spread, but they played really well last week. Kind of low-key dominated the Dolphins, so I like the -5. So that's what I'm gonna ride. But one thing I will say, Gage, your cockadoodle-doo was just a little bit not
It was
energetic.
weak. It was weak this week. 100%.
Big cock block of the week, boys.
Yeah, I'm riding the spread as well. I think the Jags are going to get their shit ran easily. But yeah, I think their spread's minus 5.5.
5, he said.
Yeah, 5. A 5 I
Yeah.
have. Could be changed by now, but yeah.
Yeah, and it probably will by the time the game is. But yeah, I think if it was 9.5, I would take it.
Fuck.
We all we liked the Dolphins last week.
No, it fucked us.
I think we can agree that the Bills kind of brought them down.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely a playoff team, but we'll see how the season goes.
I mean, and speaking of the Dolphins, that's what I have our first 12 o'clock game on Sunday. Dolphins are favored -11. I mean, it's against the Giants. The Giants are a complete dumpster fire right now. Did you see on the sidelines Brian Dabo of what was going on with him and what's his name? The Giants. Who's the Giants quarterback?
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes. Holy. Yeah, they were going off at each other. He threw an iPad towards him. I mean, it was a complete mess last week. So I'm riding with the Dolphins -11. It's a huge spread, but I mean, I think the Giants suck. They didn't score a touchdown offensively last week. They scored 3 points. So.
I mean, they got to do something. They got two tough games coming up real soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like the Giants are not good, boys. I think they're done. I think Saquon's going to come back. Might make the game a little bit more competitive, but Dolphins, I think that's a lot of points. Money line, so you got to take the points there. Money line doesn't do you no good. So we got to go points here, Miami. That's the call.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes not performing up to par. Was a rough stretch for his offensive line, but man, I don't know. Shout out Dan Orlowski. He said on Pete yesterday, I mean, he kind of looked it over. I think he said half of them were kind of Jones's fault. Half of them was the offensive line's fault. Count 10 or 11 there, however many you saw. I think a couple lines say 11, a couple say 10. Yeah, I think I just don't believe in Dimes. We talked about it week 1 on the pod. I don't believe in him.
He was getting
I
killed.
think he's the guy.
Yeah, he was getting killed last week.
His O-line's bad, but at some point, can't make excuses for him. He's year 6. He's got a losing record. He's 1-13 on Monday or prime time.
Well, and the thing is too with him, you know, he just got a bag. I mean, he's making $40 million a year or something like that. He's got to get out of the pocket and use his legs more. It's just like the Justin Fields. Justin Fields is more running back than a quarterback. Justin Fields, for some reason, they're trying to keep him in the pocket, be a pocket passer, which he's not. And same with Dimes. He's got to get out of the pocket, get some more. Yeah, he's fast enough where he can outrun the defensive line.
Waller hasn't lived up to expectation either.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, they're just.
It's a good prop. Bet him the under. I mean, he was like 50 yards or something, 58 yards or something last week. I bet the under, and I got on that.
I feel sorry for those New York fans because both teams have had a lot of problems this year.
Absolutely. I'm kind of agreeing with both y'all. That's a lot of points, and the Giants they're not playing good at all. And like we're talking about Danny Dimes, he's running for his life. He's like 11 sacks is kind of overkill, but it's true, and he's not playing very good. I think even with Saquon, still don't think it's gonna be close. I think -11's fine. But who knows? We'll see. It's a high spread, so
It is.
those have killed us in the past.
Yeah, I know. It fucked us last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I'm taking the Giants to cover.
God damn.
So, yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of what I'm about to say really depends if Barkley is back. The spread, I think they're going to cover either way. I know the fucking Giants are ass, but are playing like ass, but I think they're either way they're going to cover the spread. And the over under on the points is what, 50?
I
Right?
think it was around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Highest of the week. Second highest.
Matching the under on the points. I don't think they're going to score that much. I mean, majority of the points are probably going to be put up by the Dolphins, but it's going to be a closer game than I think you guys think it will be. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge spread, so
yeah.
it could go either way. But I mean, Dolphins coming off 70 a couple weeks ago, Giants coming off 3. I mean, I just have to go with my gut there. That's why I'm taking.
Yeah, I mean the 70-point. I'm 99% sure that shit's not going to happen again this season. I mean, it was just they got their ass ran. So.
Unless you're playing Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bears this week, huh? Next game, Saints at Pats. Pats are favored. I have -1. I like the Patriots. I think the Patriots have had a hard schedule at the beginning of the year. I think they have some stuff they need to fix too and figure out. I mean, they got killed last week. I think they brought in Zappy. Was it a halftime or fourth quarter? It was kind of a mess for them. I don't see Belichick going twice, getting killed or even losing like that, especially at home. They have the Lighthouse. Shout out, Pardon My Take, the podcast. They're having the big Lighthouse discussions on there every week, so it's kind of funny to watch that. And the Patriots just put up a new Lighthouse because they had a scoreboard that covered up the old one, so they replaced it with a bigger one. So, but I have the Pats -1. I like the Pats this week.
I'm rolling with you. I'm rolling same pick, man. I think both teams need a win pretty bad.
Yeah.
Saints just didn't look good last week against the Bucks. I'm rolling with New England. I think they need it. It's in New England, which is always a tough place to play. New England's defense, both defenses, very good in this game, I feel like. But the Bucks didn't have too much of a problem with them, so Mac Jones is going to have to go show out. I feel like it's kind of against the wall this year, so might see some feistiness out of him this week. I think he's a competitor. I still think he's a good football player. It's just hard to do that, I think, in New England because I just feel like the pieces are never great, They just I feel like they've just never had great pieces. Maybe they're still in that rebuild somewhat process, but.
And you're going through the legacy of Tom Brady. I mean, any quarterback there is going to have that pressure of the greatest quarterback of all time, in argument. And you're the one filling his shoes. So I think no matter what, it's going to be hard to be a good quarterback there, at least, be held to a higher standard.
Right. I agree. Jonas, what do you got, boys? What was the giggle over there? Did y'all hit something?
Oh, no. He's still looking good on his under bet. He's fine.
I told you.
He's doing it now. So you're rocking Patriots as well? I didn't.
Patriots for the both of us. Yep.
Okay, both of y'all on the spreads.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna rock the other way. I like the Saints.
Money line to the spread.
Probably just take them straight up. Well, I mean, are they favored now? I had them when they were underdogs, to be honest.
I seen the Pats are -1. So.
It's Patriots -1 currently on. I'm looking at here.
All right, then I would just take the Saints money line. Then it'd probably be a little bit better value, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I watched this last week, Patriots lose to the Cowboys, but it's kind of a hot mess there. I don't know. I'm hoping Kamara starts having a little bit bigger of a impact for the Saints, and we'll see. Is Derek Carr still out? I'm guessing.
I think he was back last week.
He came
Uh,
back. Jameis
yeah.
got some snaps though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's gonna work his way back in.
Okay, then I'm pretty confident with that. I don't know. I think the Saints are going to be a little bit more competitive. I don't know. Just not a huge fan I'm not very highly on the Patriots, so I guess there's
You,
not too much reason behind it.
you have Kamara in fantasy or what?
No, I haven't been anything. No, I haven't been anything. I just like him. I don't know why.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
Cam, what do you got?
Dog.
Yeah, I'm riding Saints on this one. I don't know. I think they're playing, well for the Saints. So, and yeah, after last week, I don't think that the Pats are going to be able to hold them to less points than they'll put up. So, yeah, I have Saints money line on that one.
Nice little split.
It's probably like 1 or 2, 3 maybe.
What happened to the candle? The calm candlelight.
We have enough
In the
room.
fire pit.
I just thought it was a fire hazard, being in the, but if you want it, I'll give it to you.
We have to shout out the poster in the back. It looks so good.
I agree.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. Chinese me in poster form even looks way better.
I think it looks just like you.
I just noticed it.
Don't even say that.
Phil, you got a do-rag on?
What?
Yeah.
You got a do-rag on?
Okay, well, we probably should have clarified this earlier. It's October now. Every pod during October, I'm gonna wear something funny for Halloween. I'm rocking my do-rag today.
I like that. I think we have to implement that. We got the do-rag and the golfer.
Oh, I did not do it. I just realized that.
Well, when I turned, you see the.
You didn't know before, really?
Because I guess right now you can just kind of people honestly on the screen might not be able to tell you there. Probably just thought it was my hair slicked back.
That's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, he did. He's like, "What are you wearing?"
Oh, that's so funny. Next game, Ravens at Steelers. Ravens are favored -4. I think Lamar's cooking. I like the Ravens. I don't really have too much to say, but I like the Ravens this game. It's always a tough game, but I'm taking the Ravens -4.
Yeah, Lamar. I came back last week. I'm running the same. Ravens minus, I think, 4. Kenny Pickett's banged up as well. He's supposed to play, but banged up. I feel like he's just not going to be as mobile. I don't know if you guys saw the hit.
Yeah, he took a.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. So I gotta go Ravens in this one. I feel like they're kind of hitting the stride. They lost to the Colts and bounced back last week, and yeah, I feel like they're hitting their stride. Ravens spread. Over under's kind of low too. 38 points. I feel like it's pretty low. So
Yeah.
look at that option there.
I agree. Little cock, lock of the week.
Here it is.
Ravens -4.
I like this a lot. I like this bet a lot.
I do too.
I like the matchup a lot. I really do. I'll probably get into a little bit. I have a player prop for this game also. Something I like probably one of my favorite bets of the week. I'll probably bet a little bit on it. Solo Dolo. I really like it. So, but I'll touch base on that during prop hunt a little bit later. But yeah, Ravens -4. Love the matchup. Think Lamar's gonna have a big game. This probably could be, like I said, kind of hitting a stride. I think it'll be a little bit more of a Steelers defense been looking really good though, but I think Ravens offense kind of hitting a stride. I think this will probably be kind of an easy cover. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing for sure in football.
Yeah, I'm taking Ravens spread also on that one. I don't think there's any other thing to say about it, really. -4 Ravens against the Steelers. The over-under the points, 38.5. It's actually the highest one, the lowest one of the week. So, I think a safe little bet would be to smack the over on that one.
You root for football if you bet the over.
Always.
Yeah, I have to.
But
It's funny.
People with big balls bet on no runs in the first inning of baseball. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I do all the prize picks where it's just player props, for a lot of my betting. So I hate going in there because 90% of the time I want to pick over for everything. and it usually fucks me, but it's just, I mean, I want to see the game.
I love smacking it under. It's a solid under, bro. Like shit, yeah, under half a passing touchdown, especially after last week, bro.
Yeah.
I would have made so much fucking money.
I know I should. I have to start. Next game, Panthers Lions. Lions are -9.5. I think Lions are going to win by 2 scores. I think the Lions are a Super Bowl contending team this year if they keep up what they're doing. I'm a Packers fan, so obviously I think I mean the NFC North is looking a little grim this year with the Vikings and the Bears not doing what they wanted, and the Lions are just showing out. They're playing very well. I think. I mean, there's a lot of people that have a lot of sympathy for the Lions. You know, they haven't done shit in forever, so they want to see something out of them. I'm not like that. I'm always rooting against them, but I like them in this matchup against the Panthers, 9.5. I'm taking that all day.
Yeah, I'm rolling with you. I think it is. Yeah, it's gotten up to 10 where I'm saying, but I'm rolling with that as well. The Panthers are due. They are probably going to win a game at some point. I think they're getting a couple offensive linemen back for Bryce Young this week, so it could be a close game. Might be one of those games that spread might mess you up, but the Lions are rolling. Jameson Williams back.
Yeah.
Feel like in Detroit, everything's kind of swinging the Lions. I got to go Lions spread.
They were looking too, I think, to get some more weapons too for the Panthers because Adam Thielen as your wide receiver 1. It's just what can you do? You know, he's getting up there.
I don't know though. We went through a list earlier. I just feel like there's just not.
No, there's not a lot out there.
Actually, give some. I don't know. I feel like Devontae's not going to go to the Panthers.
No.
Mike Evans is in the same division, so they're not going to trade him there.
Yeah, and Chase Claypool, I think he's getting released, but he seems like a locker room cancer. He hasn't done anything, so.
Dude, if the Chiefs sign him, I will.
Yeah.
Please don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Please don't sign Chase Claypool. That's all I have to say.
I'm riding with you guys. Lions -9. It is once again kind of one of those spreads that kind of scares me a little bit because I could see a world where for some reason this Panther team plays them close. Got a good defense, so I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if they play them close enough that covers the other way. But safer direction is Lions. They're playing better right now, so I'd rather lean more towards that way. So -9 doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, I disagree. I think it seems really bad. That's why I'm just sticking to the Lions money line. So,
Okay.
yeah, Lions money line on that one. Yeah, and also the over-under on the points this is one of those games where I would stay away from because it could go either way easily.
I agree.
So,
I agree. Next game, I got Texans at Falcons.
yeah.
I think the Texans are a wagon, dude. They are a feisty team. They're playing well. Everything's clicking. Tank Dell, Nico Collins. CJ Stroud's playing perfect. I mean, as well as you could. They're underdogs +2, and I honestly think that the Texans take this game. I have Texans. I'm taking the spread for the Texans, but I like the Texans a lot in this game. This was almost going to be one of my locks of the week, but I'm just riding with I'm riding Texans +2 for sure.
Music to my ears.
I'm going money line, boys. I have been against the Texans the last.
That's what I'm saying.
Weeks. They've proved me wrong every week. I'm going Texans all the way. They're playing awesome. I love what Stroud's doing. I doubted him. I feel like a lot of people doubted him. He's playing amazing football. Got a good little cast out there. Defense isn't what everybody expected of D'Amico Ryan's coaching scheme, but they're feisty. They're in every game, and Stroud's balling. I mean, they're playing good football. I like the Texans. Falcons are kind of the opposite. I think they don't know what they want. Where they tried out Ritter, feel like it's kind of failing. Maybe see a little Heineke switch here soon. I like watching Fun to watch.
Yeah, he is.
Um,
Gunslinger.
but yeah, man, Texans, they impressed me. I'm riding with them all the way. Money line. I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
I do too.
It's
I like it a lot.
gonna be in
Yeah,
a lot of ways this week. I feel like.
yeah.
I mean, just thinking for fantasy wise, I have Trevor Lawrence and Jared Goff, but I have to start Stroud.
I'm starting Stroud and I got Dale and Stroud starting in one, as well.
Yeah, I mean yeah. Anyways, Billy,
I'm,
what do you got?
What do you
I'm
got,
kind of
Grooms?
I'm kind of the same way. I've been betting against them. They've been playing really good. They've been proving me wrong. I'm rocking the same way. I'm rocking just their straight money line. I'm really highly on them this week. Highly enough they're in my locks parlay for the week. So it's a nice little 8-legger, some college football, some NFL games. They're in it. That's kind of how positive I am on them. So pretty highly on them. So rocking them.
This is Cam's
Yeah.
team, so we know where Cam's going.
Well, you know, my
Cam's
top
changing the
guru
spread.
lock of the fucking week, Texans money line.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna add some value for sure.
Yeah, I'm finally not feeling ashamed to wear my Texans jersey in public. So it's great. It's a great feeling for me. Yeah, all you guys talking positively about them is just, I mean, I can't be happier. I couldn't be happier at this moment. So, yeah, it's great.
It's a
I'm
good
excited
break for you guys. It really is, especially after Deshaun and all that. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better to be going on. So it's a
It's
good
always
deal.
good
Oh, Anderson.
when we're all four on the same page on a lock. It's always good.
No, it means we're getting fucked. For sure.
We should have disagreed.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I love Bijan and the Falcons. I think he's not the guy for them, but I got to go with Texans.
You're not that guy, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, 3 locks down already. I got next game Titans Colts. Colts are the dogs 2.5. I'm right with the Colts for the 3rd week in a row. I'm loving the Colts. I think Richardson should have been the first pick in the draft. He is balling. He's dual threat quarterback. He's bombing the ball. He has an arm on him. And I'm riding Colts. Plus 2.5.
Honestly, guys, this is probably the hardest pick of the week for me. I think the Titans played really well against a team in Cincy that's not playing very well last week.
Yeah.
And the Colts made an awesome comeback. This might just be the Anthony Richardson effect. I'm riding the Colts.
Yes, sir.
I'll do the plus 2. Just in case it's a division game, like those games can always come down to 1 or 2 points. Yeah, 2 points. Could easily see maybe a 2-point conversion at the end of the game, or something crazy. So I'll take the 2 points. Colts plus 2.
Cam, did you hit it?
Barely, bro. Barely.
I told you. You owe me. You owe me for that one.
Bro.
Shout out the Phillies for just beating them
Yeah.
all.
Marvin slapped one. 9th inning, by the way. 9th inning slapped one. Yeah.
So it ended at 8, so he got lucky.
Yeah. I got the under on the 8.5. Got my money back, and I made a little $5 because I just put, an extra $5 on there because it's feeling generous.
Funny as fuck. Which I know we don't talk too much about baseball, but low-key, the Phillies Braves series that's coming up is probably going to be
crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Well, Bryce, did you guys see the Holt on Bryce? Was that last night? And then he went anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Scored from first on that ball to the left.
Yep.
I love that.
Because that's what ruined my bet. I took the under 4.5, and that's what ruined it. So, love that. Love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm riding with y'all same kind of way. I bet against the Colts, and it's been hurting me. But they proved me wrong. They've been playing really good ball. I like the money line, honestly, just straight up. I think they're going to win this game. The Titans finally started getting Derrick Henry involved. He's running like he used to. I love Derrick Henry. He's probably
Tractor Cedo season, baby.
I love Derrick Henry. He's one of my favorite players in the league, honestly. But I still think the Colts are they're just kind of on a different level right now compared to the Titans. So I think they'll take it.
You know, when the
Yeah.
weather gets cold, Derrick Henry's going to start showing up.
Oh yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, I'm going Titans on this one, boys. I got
Okay.
the Titans money line on this one, plus a little money, and I think honestly, yeah, they're gonna.
I think
It's gonna be a close game, but I think Titans are gonna take it.
The line moved a little bit. It's minus 135.
Oh, okay.
So money was getting put on Titans while they were underdogs.
Okay, so Titans are favored now. All
Minus
right, yeah, I feel even more confident, which is nice.
Start of the late slate. I have Bengals at Arizona. I don't know with this bet. I want to keep riding the Bengals. I'm the biggest Joe Burrow fan. I love Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. But what is going on? I understand that he's going through this calf injury, and you can tell. I mean, he's trying to fight through it, trying to fight for his team, but he is not. I mean, you have to put some respect for what he's doing, and he's playing through it. But it is not the Bengals of last year or the year before. I mean, they're looking horrible. They're looking so flat. And the Cardinals what? They just beat the Cowboys 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. The Cardinals looking a little feisty. Dobbs is looking a little feisty as a quarterback. But I'm riding Bengals. I have to ride Bengals. I think that they need a win, and Joe Burrow is not, and Jamar Chase is not going to allow this team to lose this week. I think Jamar Chase last week, I don't know if you've seen a little snippet of his interview saying, like, I'm open. I'm always fucking open, you know? And then he's like, I mean, he's getting, I mean, I think he's going to stick with Burrow and he respects it, but I think he's getting a little upset about what's going on. So I think they're going to start turning up this week. So I have Bengals -3.
Yeah, hard game for me as well. I mean, I don't know. The Bengals are obviously the better team. I feel like Burrow's hurt worse than we know.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's got to be able to. I feel like throw from the pocket. You know, make some plays with the weapons he has. Higgins out, but I mean, he's still got Boyd. Boyd always steps up. I don't know. I'm rolling money line Bengals. Just in case. I'm running, money line Bengals. Should be
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Should be a decent game. Bengals should run away with it, but they're just not the team we all think at the
I mean, we've been saying that the last 3 weeks, so you know, I mean, it's who knows.
No, it's exactly that. We keep continuously riding on them, thinking that they're still that same team, and they're obviously not playing to that level. So we're maybe holding them a little bit more accountable than we should, but I'm kind of in the same boat. I think Bengals win. I just don't trust spreads at this point, so I would probably just stick to the money line. That'd be my personal preference. So,
yeah, this is one of my least favorite games of the week. I actually wrote on my paper, "Do not bet," just to remind myself not to bet in that game. Do not include it in any parlays. But I have Bengals. I'm not too confident in it, obviously, because after what the Cardinals did, to the Cowboys. But I got Bengals money line on that one.
I think it'll be a fun game. I think it'll be a good game. If Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and they start getting their offense going a little bit, I think it will be a good competitive game. But yeah, that's a tough one. Eagles at Rams. Rams are underdogs 4.5. I don't know. This game was hard for me too. I like the Rams a lot. I like what Puka's doing. I don't know. Cooper Kupp is back this week. He was practicing this week, which I think that dual for threat is going to be nasty. But I don't know if you guys seen the video that in practice, they look just like each other, the way they move and the way they run routes. I mean, it's incredible how Puka got so unseen in the draft. But I'm taking the Rams plus 4.5 this week. I don't think the Eagles yet are at the point of where they were last year. I think that they still have a little bit of figuring out to do. Obviously, they're still a great team. They're a Super Bowl contending team, but I do like the Rams in this game to cover at least.
You like the Rams to cover?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Eagles have been playing close. I feel like they're about to drop one eventually. But I'm going Eagles money line. I think they'll still pull away with the dub. I just feel like they're the more talented team. The Rams do get Cooper Cup back, which is going to be exciting. So might see a little shootout or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. I always root for that. It should be a fun game. I'd like to watch this game for sure. Uh, yeah, I'm going Eagles money line. I still think they're just a little bit more talented than the Rams at this time.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see Cup back and see what the offense will do then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep, I think this is where I'm starting my stretch of I love underdogs. I think the Eagles have played some subpar teams way too close, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
We just saw them let the Commanders take them to OT. Commanders, obviously, they played really well, but Commanders aren't going to go. We know for a fact they're not contending for a Super Bowl this year. It's facts.
The pinky team.
Rams
on the
come
pod.
back on the other side of things and came back and won in overtime. So I'm actually just going to rock Rams money line. I really like it. I don't know why. I
respect that.
The Eagles are, like we were saying, you can tell they're about to drop one. They're not playing how they did last year at all. To me, they're not a top 5 team. They're not playing like a top 5 team. They're 4-0, but they're not playing like a 4-0 team. So I think this is the one where they drop. I don't know. The Rams have been playing on the other side of it, playing out of their shoes better than anyone anticipated, especially without Cooper Kupp. So with him back, I see. I like the over too. Honestly, it's a high over. It's at 50, but for some reason I don't know. I think the shoots. I think like we're talking about a shootout. I think there's gonna be a lot of points scored.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'm taking Eagles money line. Yeah, I do think it's gonna be close, but my lock of the week was almost the under on the points. Yeah, very close to it was very close to being my lock.
That'd be
of the week.
different.
Some unders, man.
I know, dude. Hater of football.
Shit, I'll bet the fuck out of the under. Yeah. It's only specific games, though. It's not every game. It's just certain ones. But
I think, and I might be completely wrong, but I think I heard that. Were you saying this a couple weeks ago or last week, Gage, that over and unders have been hitting more week after week, or what was that?
It went back and forth for the first few weeks. I did not check. I should have checked that.
Yeah. You gotta.
We'll get back with that on next week. I'll look at that.
We need the over/under update every week to see where we're at.
Like week 1, it was unders. Week 2 was overs.
Over
week
and then under. Yeah.
Week 1 was unders. Week 2 was overs. Week 3, I believe, was under by a hair. And then week 4,
got to be the overs. So it's under this week. So good bet, Cam. Good bet, Cam. Next game. Last game of the later afternoon games, Chiefs at Vikings. Chiefs are favorite 4.5. I mean, the Chiefs were looking stale last week. The other night, I mean, they were looking pretty stale against the Jets. They made Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson outplayed Patrick Mahomes last week.
Statistically, he did definitely outplay him. He's the first quarterback since he's been a starter. I saw some to actually.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I don't know. I think all this media of Taylor Swift is kind of distracting the Chiefs of the big picture, and I'm hating it. Obviously, I'm hating it. I hate watching football and having to see Taylor Swift's every 2 minutes but I don't know. I think Patrick Mahomes took accountability. He said that it was on him the other night. It was on him that the way they were playing, the reason it was so close. So I'm riding with the Chiefs this week. I think the Vikings, they were the kings of one-score games last year, and now they're learning that they can't ride on that this year anymore. And I don't think the Vikings look that good. I don't. So I'm taking the Chiefs 4.5.
Yeah, I'm taking the spread as well, boys. I feel like it's kind of a. We started off hot in that game. Obviously, we had some miscues. It didn't look right. Whether it was the defense, whatever it was. But yeah, there's been a lot of that talk all week, and a lot of the Chiefs players are really good at taking receipts. So I see Patty taking notes this week. I feel like we're getting rid of the drama. Taylor Swift, whatnot, whatever. look at it as a good thing for the game of football. Whatever. A lot more viewers, I guess. But yeah, it is a little bit much at times. Hopefully that slows down here in the next few weeks. I still feel like we're gonna. Their defense just hasn't been up to par at all. Minnesota. I just feel like we're gonna run away with the game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm probably having to do with recently bias and how they fucked us this last week, but I'm only going to take the Chiefs money line.
I respect it.
Yeah. Patty sliding, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, bro.
Really fucked with me.
Such a bitch move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we live around Springfield. You're not too far away from Kansas City. If I go to Kansas City and I see him, on the street, I'm squaring up or I'm shooting him in the knees. I don't know.
It's on site.
It's something. I don't know.
Wait. Could we just say, isn't this the second time Cam has said he's going to beat someone up on site?
First time.
Jorge Masvidal still.
Yeah.
The fucking genius. Who do they think they are, bro?
I will forever have beef with Patrick. I love him. Great player, obviously. But fuck him for that, bro. I lost so much money because of that.
It cost the whole pod quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not getting that tutty in or throwing it to Kelsey, one of the two.
Fuck. I don't want to talk about
it. Was the Kelsey tutty, feeling like
Just
he forced it in the last week. He's
gonna hit both fucking bets, and it would have been so nice. But no. Anyway, I filed for bankruptcy because of that. So, no, but I'm going Chiefs money line on this one.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be close, but I think Chiefs take it. Yeah, especially after last week, fucking Patrick Mahomes. You can tell, during the game, he was pissed off at himself for some of the plays that he was doing. He was screaming at himself, and I think he'll come out swinging this week.
I'm wrong. I'm sorry. That wasn't the last late night. I have Jets Broncos. My bad. Jets Broncos. Next game. This is my medium cock lock of the week. I love the Jets in this. I don't know what's going. I don't know how they're dogs for the Broncos, especially after Zach Wilson outplayed Patrick Mahomes.
Can we say it one more time? Can you hear it one more time?
Yeah. I mean, Zach Wilson outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Has probably a higher ceiling. We'll see, but
I think you got out one more time for us.
No, I'm loving the Jets on this. Robert Salah just said this week that Breece Hall is uncapped for minutes as well with his injury. I think the reason the Jets are having so many struggles is they're not running their best player on the field. I mean, Breece Hall is a dog. He is an athlete, and they're not doing anything with him. He had 4 or 5 attempts for week 2 and 3. It was ridiculous. I have in fantasy too, so it fucks me up. So I'm taking the Jets. Jets money line for my lock. I love it. They're gonna kill the Broncos. I hope. But I mean, I have them winning the game either way. But I think Broncos are looking horrible right now. So I don't know how they're dogs, but that's my lock.
Wow. Medium cock lock.
Medium cock lock.
Yeah, I'm riding Jets money line as well. Denver, good comeback, on one of the worst teams in football, but
you get 70 points scored on you. You just can't come back from that. I mean, you can't look.
I'm not even gonna lie. We were watching that game, and I look over at Gabe and I'm like, watch the Bears somehow piss away this fucking lead. And sure enough,
that's why that game was not touching that game. But Jets money line. I think the defense is elite. Really, it's still an elite defense. They're still trying to figure out the quarterback position. Zach Wilson bought himself some more time to establish himself there, I guess. See if he'll be Aaron Rodgers back up next year. So, I'm going Jets money line. I just think that the defense is too much for the Broncos, and I think the Broncos just aren't it, man. I don't think they're it.
Are we all riding the Jets money line?
Yeah, actually, yeah. And I don't even know what.
All of our locks are we're all riding our locks. So that's, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
With how our track record, honestly, it worries me more than anything.
Me too, 100%.
It kind of scares me to think that's what I'm picking. Like, I'm picking the Jets to beat another team. It's like, what the fuck? Because, like, they've, I don't know. It's just, so it surprised me so much how close they played the Chiefs. Honestly, if you want to relive it a little bit, that last play, little fuck.
Get off the
fuck. They call Patty running up the middle, and they call the holding, but the left tackle's fucking.
It was probably one of the worst. I mean, that ref's performance was horrible. The Jets should have won that.
If any ref sees an arm right here on the shoulder and it looked like it was being tugged, you're calling that, bro. And
time on the line, that's like the most. It's even worse when the camera's panning for him taking off, and all you see is the left tackle just wrapping around like back.
And the defender's like. Can we just say? Can we maybe put this on the books? That game was an asterisk win for the Chiefs.
What?
An asterisk win. I would almost say that's an asterisk loss for the Jets as well. Then.
What about the 12 points?
Jets.
The Jets got off of fucking penalties in the first half. You don't recall?
I will recall one of them. The safety call with the holding. That was
yeah.
He wasn't in the end zone.
Yeah, that was.
That's always calls in every game that can be missed or be called.
It's all right.
Wrong.
I mean, the refs won the game the other night. It's fine. We can move on. No, we can move on.
Boys, it's all right.
But
all right, we're all riding with that. All our locks we're all riding with, which is scary. I don't like it as much anymore, but we'll see. I mean, if we hit it all, then we're all geniuses. So next week we can really come in. We're all big cocks. So our Sunday night game, Cowboys, the shitty Cowboys against the 49ers. I think me and Billy were talking about this. I said the 49ers are undisputedly probably the best team in the league right now. Billy said no, the Cowboys are. Billy said at the beginning of his podcast he's putting a check on the Cowboys this week. And I'm so against that. The 49ers are going to whoop the Cowboys. The Cowboys have looked on and off, hot and cold. They're good one week. They're bad one week. They're letting good teams beat them. They're playing close with other teams. It's so hard with the Cowboys. But I think even if the Cowboys showed up, primetime game, I still think the Niners are winning this game. So I'm taking Niners money line.
Yes, sir. I'm taking Niners money line as well. I might take the spread if you just because I think they're.
I have 3.5, but yeah, I think so.
I'm showing 3.5. Probably like it. I like it a lot. It's in San Fran. Not that helps them a ton, but I think it was the opposite to be a little closer. But I just feel like San Fran's just got it all. They kind of got it all going on for him right now. Pretty still every week comes out, surprises us.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, it's.
Caffrey still looks like a guy that was made out of a lab, 30, 40 fucking fantasy points a week. Good luck if you play him. I'm just Dallas. Yes, they got the good defense, but I just don't think they have enough on offense to overtop the Niners in this one. So I'm rolling Niners money line just in case, but.
No, yeah, I'm going to have to, as much as it hurts me, no, I'm just fucking joking you. Fuck the 49ers. Cowboys money line. This is probably my high. I'm high up. I'm a little biased here, but probably one of my favorite underdogs of the week. I love it because last time I looked, they were like plus 150. So a little Hunsky on there. That's paying 150. Man, that's so light. I mean, I do think it's going to be a really close game, obviously. I don't think this is going to be like, Cowboys are going to go out there and beat them by fucking 14. That's not going to be the case. Both these teams are good. They're established. Cowboys lost one to a shitty team. 49ers are due for the loss. They're going to fucking lose eventually. It's going to be to a good team. So why not this week?
Billy, can we put a little bet between you and I on this game? I want to think of something. If the Cowboys get beat by 2 scores, you have a forfeit. If they lose, or if they win, or if they lose by 1 score or a score or less, I have a forfeit. We can think of something. We'll do it on the pod next week.
Okay.
Okay, so if the Cowboys if the Cowboys lose by 10 or
14 plus.
more, yeah,
Okay, whatever.
yeah, deal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good.
I kind of cut out there, boys. So what happens if he loses the bet?
We're gonna come up with something this week and do it on the pod next week. But I have the Cowboys losing by 2 scores.
Garrett incoming with the Hitler stash.
I've done that too, like when I'm shaving. Not like when I'm shaving.
Oh, you want me to show anyone?
I had like these fucking like chops, right? Whenever I shave, I always go with like some fucking chops, and then I'll go Hitler stash, maybe a little goatee right here, and then I'll like, yeah, it's fine. And then I'll end it with just a neck beard. Yeah, it's so great.
So one of my mustache is the only thing that gives me any type of security in my life. So that is the one off limits spot of forfeits is I look like a little baby bitch when I shave it off. So I can't. My wife told me when I met my wife, I was a little bit, I've gained a little bit of weight since being married. It happens. And when I met my wife, I didn't have a mustache, and she told me it was probably about a year ago. She's like, "Garrett, why don't you shave your mustache? When I met you, you didn't have a mustache." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll shave it." And she looked at me and she's like, "Don't ever shave your mustache again." I was like, "Yeah, I agree. I look creepy." So.
Yeah, it's usually vice versa with the mustache. You grow one out and you're like, "Who the fuck is that creep?" But
No,
I guess
it makes
some
me.
people
I don't know what it is.
It's a norm for Garrett.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So on this one, it's a scary game for me. Obviously, they're both really good teams going against each other. I think it's gonna be one team to win by a field goal within that many points, which is why I'm taking Cowboys to cover the spread. So. Yeah,
You're letting Billy get in your head too much there, Cam.
No, fuck the boys. But
Believe that, bro. After
Start
what they
thinking-
did to us.
Start thinking for yourself. Hey, this is
You look like Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, it was at Corwin too, and I did that.
Look at my.
Last game, probably one of the best games of the week, I think. Packers at Raiders. The Raiders are dogs at home. Their organization, they're kind of going through some stuff with Chandler Jones, obviously Devontae saying in interviews, saying, "Hey, I'm not going to wait around." Josh Jacobs saying that I hate losing, that he just wants to win. I mean, they're going through some stuff right now. I love the Packers in this. I think the Packers, they have Christian Watson back. They've had Jair back. They're getting their safety back. I mean, everyone's finally coming back off of injuries. And I think, if they can figure out how to run and get the ball to fucking Aaron Jones this week, it will be a slaughter. Aaron Jones is the best player on the field most of the time, and we just do not get it to him. I think the Packers are finally going to start understanding that. I think the Packers have this game in the bag for a little bit of a beat-up Raiders team that just aren't vibing right now. And I think the Packers need to win this one. So I don't want to see them go negative. I want to see them go 3-2. So I'm going Packers. I'm going money line. I'll go money line Packers.
Money line. Yeah, Garrett. Raiders. Man, Raiders gonna rain.
Amen.
Devontae wants out. Chandler Jones is off his meds.
Jacobs is pissed.
Did you guys see the Mark Davis video? Everybody telling him to fight McDaniels and
Yeah.
just a lot of stuff going on there in Vegas. And I think key to this game is going to be Green Bay coming out strong.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, I literally have Aaron Jones right down here. Gotta use Aaron Jones. Like, you have to use him.
Fuck,
He's your
dude.
best player on your offense.
It's killing me, dude. Every week.
So gotta use Aaron Jones and can't be making these late comebacks. They had last 2 weeks. They had a comeback win right against the Saints.
Down 17-0 in the fourth quarter. Yep.
And last week they made the game in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
I just feel like they need to come out, get something going in the first. I believe in the Packers this game. Yeah, I'm going Packers money line. Too much shit going on in Vegas, and yeah, Packers just come on. Use Aaron Jones. Come on, let's
I'll
go.
let him know. I'll give him a call on the field beforehand. I'll let him know.
Tell him what's
Yeah, I'll
up.
let him know.
I'm gonna actually go Raiders.
Fuck.
I like them being dogs too at home. I like it a lot.
Money
I also
line or
did- yeah, straight money line. Another thing I did have written down too here. I like Devontae Adams to score a touchdown. This isn't part of my prop hunt. This is just something I had like personally written down for this game. Nothing to do with my props at all. But I think he's due. I think it comes here. I like the matchup. I think he'll score at least once. So it's kind of like my little side note for it.
Yeah. No, I like that too. I think especially if he's being a little bit of a diva, getting in front of the media saying like, hey, I'm not going to stick around. They're probably going to try to force him the ball a little more. I like that too. Cam, what do you got?
Yeah. I had the Packers.
Oh God.
What do you mean had?
Had the Packers money line. I got thinking, you're such a big fan, right? I feel like the more people, hope that the Raiders win, I feel like it will happen. And I feel like you just, Packers just need, a little check. So I'm going to have to go Raiders on this one.
And I take back everything nice I said about Stroud, Nico Collins, Dell.
Yeah,
It's
Fuck
not-
that team.
I'm going to take the Raiders money line. Yeah.
I'm disgusted writing this down.
I'm sorry, but
yeah,
I got to.
Winner Raider. I already said it. I always do.
Man, I want to put another side bet on this.
All right, I'm down.
No. I'm sticking myself one a week.
Yeah, so whenever you lose both, Billy will take half of your mustache. I'll take the other half.
Yeah, we can.
I want it mailed to me, so it'll be my costume for next.
I'll put it up here.
Yeah.
It'll just fucking replace it.
No, I'm gonna have his mustache just taped to my fucking face.
I feel like it's just kind of nasty, but
Hey,
okay.
Billy, when you grow up, you'll be able to grow a mustache. I promise.
Oh. All right, you know what?
Oh, mustache.
Next week, I won't shave. It'll come on. You'll see it.
No, he doesn't shave for like 2 months, and he's got like the tiniest little stubble, bro. It's so
Okay, I know for unpopular belief, people are gonna probably think I really am Chinese. I'm actually part, Hispanic. So I get the little Mexico stash, the little edging, but the middle part, I have the reverse Hitler, basically. Nothing right here, all right here. So
I like it. You got to do it then for the pod. You got to grow it out. Anyways, those are the games.
3 years, dude.
I'll go stop by and get some Bosley, bro.
Get some Rogaine. Yeah, Rogaine. This is a get right week for us. This has to be a get right week for the pod. We need to hit some more stuff this week. I told the boys, I said, after going 0-4, it's embarrassment. We can't be doing that. We're gonna have to get some good locks this week to not do that again. I want to say if we ever go 0-4 as a pod again, we will all accumulatively do something as a pod for some sort of
100%.
forfeit because that's unacceptable. But
Acceptable.
I mean, if for our locks of the week, we're all 1-1 except Billy's 0-2. So, but
God.
Until Bill over there.
on to prop hunt.
Holy fuck.
Prop hunt. I like this one this week. I saw a little stat on Twitter. I mean, that's my go-to sports news. I think, like everyone else. I saw a tweet on the most targets without a touchdown yet. And it's Jamar Chase with 41 targets, Chris Olave with 38, Zach Ertz with 30, Michael Thomas with 29, and Zay Flowers with 28. I like all of those guys. I think they're all due, and I think they're all ballers. I think they all are due for a touchdown. But I'm going with the top two. I'm going Chase touchdown anytime and Olave anytime touchdown. I really like that. I think the odds aren't out yet on those because it's Wednesday night, but I think those are good picks of the week.
That was good.
I like him. I like him a lot. I had Chase last week and he kind of let me down, but he's due. He's got to get it.
He's so due. I mean, he's so due.
As well. Due. I'm going to what I said earlier, a little bit of the AR5 hype train. Anthony Richardson. I'm going over the passing yards this week against Tennessee. Don't like their secondary. I like Anthony Richardson going over 20. I think it's 204 now. So going for 205 passing yards. I like that. And then my second one is a little bit of a stretch. I typically don't do anything this plus money for the props, but he is due, and he fucked us all last week by not just
Kelsey.
running it in or throwing it to Kelsey. No, I'm going Patty anytime touchdown. It's plus 340.
At any time. Wait, for a running touchdown?
When you're running in?
Run it in.
Okay.
Oh.
He has ran one in yet this year, and he typically has a few every year. So I think he's due for one. He kind of fucked us last week. So come on, we get the end zone plus 340. I like that.
What are the yards for Anthony Richardson? Do you have that or no?
205 was
205? Okay.
204 and a half. So yeah, he needs to hit 205.
What do you guys got?
One real quick one, double check yours, Garrett. You had Chris Olave anytime touchdown. Was your other one Jamar Chase?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I just want to double check. So, my first one, when I was talking about earlier, piggybacking from what we were talking about, I like the matchup. Brock Purdy hasn't played a real defense yet. I do like him to throw at least one to the Cowboys. Cowboys defense has been getting about 1 to 2 each week. They've been producing points almost every week too. So
no Trayvon.
I like Brock Purdy to throw a pick this week. My other one that I was talking about earlier, part of my lock, I love Lamar to score a touchdown. So anytime touchdown for Lamar is
running or throwing or anything.
Yeah, running. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like those. Yeah, I like that. I mean, Cowboys defense. I think it's rank 1 defense fantasy right now. They are getting scores every single week, so they're doing a really good job. They still suck, but
yeah,
boys do.
Yeah. So Garrett, I love your Olave anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
I had that a few weeks ago, and he kind of did me in. So
you running it back?
No. I got Stroud to throw 2 this week.
Yeah, let's go.
And I got Mahomes to rush at least 10. He ran a lot last game. I think it'll
10 plus.
Oh, that is for sure. I take that all day.
Yeah.
10 plus yards or 10 plus
10 yards. 10.
Okay.
10 attempts. Fuck.
I was like, fucking.
They're running fucking 3 or 4 times for probably
the line on that?
20 or 30. What?
The line on that?
The line? No, I just took to rush at least 10.
So you can buy it down.
You can buy it down.
His line's probably going to be like
probably 20 yards. You can buy it down to 10.
I don't know. I don't even know. I feel like he's probably going to sit like mid-teens, honestly.
Oh, I agree.
I had a lay that just missed by like a Karlaftis sack, I think, last week, and him running for 20. He took off for 20 last game.
Yeah, just that one run. You ran a few times before, so.
I think he had
Wait. You mean on that big holding play when his offensive lineman was holding so he could run right up the middle for 20?
Yeah, for real.
No, not that.
I mean, if they keep getting away with holding, I'd take Patty for 50 yards.
Yeah.
No, that's good. I like these. I like these a lot. I'm really high on these guys scoring touchdowns this week. I'm really hoping so. Again, I'm anything over, dude. I just spam the over on every bet, and it's fucking me because I'm losing by 1 or 2, on some of my legs. But I love football. I love watching football. I love slamming red zone for 7 hours every Sunday and watching the scores. So that's pretty good. Any fantasy you guys have? I mean, we didn't really go over too much. Go ahead, Billy. You had something?
I just want to jump in real quick. I put our parlay in for our locks this week.
Oh, let's see it. What's the plus?
One yet? It's like right under plus 1,500. So
I like that.
It's like plus 14.
I feel really good about these 4
I do
fucking
too.
locks.
So
the fact that it's plus 1,500 is just insane to me.
So that would be the highest odds we've. We went
so far, yeah.
We went 3-1 our first week.
0-4.
But that's the highest odds we've had. I like it though. I think it's our best
Yeah, I think like 28 pays out basically wins of right around 400. So I mean that's really good odds. So
We might have to bump up a little bit this week. But yeah, that's good. Keep track of that. I mean, you might want to put that in sooner than later too if it's that high.
I literally threw it in. I always throw it in while we're
Okay,
here.
good. Okay, good.
It's in. We got it in.
Yeah. No fantasy stuff for this week. I mean, not much going on with fantasy. I think some, buy, sell, high and low. I think someone to go after Ramondre Stevenson. It would be a good target to go after. He's getting a lot of carries. He's played some very good defenses. He was averaging 5 yards a carry last year, and now he's averaging like 2.1 or 2.2. But again, against some pretty big defenses, and he's got a pretty easy schedule coming up when it comes to defenses after this week. So I think he'd be a good one to buy low right now. Obviously, I'm still high on Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. We'll see. I mean, they're two people that can win you a championship, but they also are not doing anything this year. So we'll see what they'll do. I think also Raheem Mostert sell high right now with HN getting in there. I think he leads running backs in touchdowns right now, or maybe I think he's got 6 touchdowns right now, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, those are. I mean, a little fanny. I don't think anyone else have anything to add to it at all.
I don't have much. You mentioned Brees Hall earlier, getting all the. I mean, I think that's
it's probably a good buy low right now.
Right. If you got a guy that's disappointed with Hall, maybe he's open to just dealing him. I feel like he's gonna get a lot of work. He did come off that injury from last year, so they weren't using him, but maybe that had to do with it. He was unhappy with it, obviously, but anybody would. But maybe that injury had a little bit to do with him kind of holding him back. I think Dalvin Cook has been awful, so I think that's kind of a big deal as well there with him. Just they're going to let him run away with it. So if you can go get Brees Hall from somebody for a good trade, I feel like that'd be a good one to go get.
Yeah.
Especially somebody that's maybe losing in the league, needs a little bit more depth to dealing with some injuries or something, whatever. But yeah, that would be my only guy this week that I feel like go get if you can. There's a couple guys on the waiver wire. We'll see how they turn out. McLaughlin from Denver had a good week last week. See what he does this week. I feel like it's kind of a crowded backfield, but see what Williams goes, and then Peter's back there. But he was kind of a hot guy on the waiver wire. So was the receiver for the Falcons. Been getting quite a bit of targets. Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then there's some other guys out there. Of course, if you can go snag.
I mean, if Stroud's still out on the waiver or something, grab him too. Good, solid quarterback.
You might still find Purdy out there shooting a couple leagues. I think I saw Stafford. So go, keep an eye out and make sure you stash some guys if you can, because it is a long season. Sometimes it takes some guys to go.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes get hurt. Guys might get shipped. So I'm kind of stashing Pitts. I want to drop him, but I'm kind of stashing him. I mean, I feel like if he goes to
Cowboys,
Dallas, or KC, or I don't know. I just feel like if he goes somewhere, he's got to be a target. He's got to get 10 targets a game. The guy's
I don't know.
Johnny Smith has more targets than he does.
It's ridiculous. Have you seen the replays too of him just juking the shit out of a linebacker and just screaming for the ball, and Ritter throwing an incomplete pass to a triple cover guy? I mean, it's ridiculous.
He's a freaky 6'8", runs a 4.4. Just get him the football.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm over watching that offense. That's why I was like, hey, if you go trade Justin Fields, you know what I mean? That offense will be a little bit more fun to watch, I guess, because you'll actually have somebody out there that can run with the other two guys, Algier and Robinson. But, yeah. Boys, you got anything fantasy-wise?
I don't have any really hot parts. You kind of touched them all. I just want to brag a little bit. Low-key built up a little trade today. Nothing huge, but I traded the Buccaneers defense straight across for the Cowboys defense today, just off pure rank, because the Buccaneers defense was still position ranked 3. I don't know why, but
what league are you in? Because you said some crazy ass trade last week too that these guys don't know football.
That part was more of Scotty. Scotty kind of
That's a word.
so he thought he was getting a tight end. He needed a tight end, but realistically, he traded AJ Brown for Devontae Smith, like on the same team too. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, I got myself a tight end. I'm like, bro, you just traded a wide receiver 1 for a wide receiver 2 on the same team. Like, he's like, oh man, I'm done. You want Bijan? Yeah.
Damn, you're abusing these guys. You're abusing these guys, dude.
I know you got fucking Bijan, bro. That's crazy.
Big sauce.
Dude.
Yeah, I
There's a
think.
reason 4-0 and
Hey, go make sure to give us a follow on TikTok, Twitter. On TikTok, it's No Mo Bets. Twitter, it is Empty Pockets Pod. We're still
I think
getting
it's
better at
no more bets, but yeah.
Yeah, we're still getting better at that. We're working with it. Trying to put some of our stuff out there. We can put our layout out there.
I'll put all the links. I'll put all the links in the description too. It is at Empty Pockets Pod on Twitter and at No Mo Bets on TikTok.
Twitter.
Same shit.
Shit.
But yeah, I mean, Billy's putting out some good TikTok content. It's actually kind of funny. We're
gonna try to keep it going. It still takes me fucking. We always put our locks parlay out. I'm probably gonna have to start that today, like tomorrow, and it will get done before Sunday. I promise. But like, this shit takes me fucking forever, and then it's still like, man, this shit looks like flat as hell. So it'll get better, but fuck,
Pockets might just have to get us a social media advisor. Anybody wants to.
Maybe none of that. Maybe
we're a little far from that, but I think
talk wifey's into it.
Yeah, no, not mine. She don't know wall. I think with that though, I'm gonna start editing a little bit on these YouTube videos, just adding a little bit more, adding. I don't know. I'll try to get some screen grabs of some of our bets or just some of the odds and stuff. I'm gonna start working on that to add a little bit more of these videos, something to look at. It is also getting added on Spotify every week if you just want to listen to it there and not watch. It's on there too. So, and that's again Empty Pockets Pod on Spotify.
On Spotify, fuck, dude, the video loads up too. You can watch it the entire time.
Spotify does, but you can also turn it off. So
yeah, he wants to look at Billy for an hour, so I get it if you want to just listen.
They want to look at do-rag Billy shit.
All right, well, good luck this weekend, boys. We always have a little group chat with our bets going, so we always have fun on Sundays and the days leading. So
yeah, and then we also talked about how we're gonna get together one week eventually and have like a
watch party,
a live thing, like a little live reaction to some games. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, we're probably more toward. I mean, it's football season goes by so fucking fast whenever it starts. So it'll probably be closer towards the end of the season. Something I'm gonna try to work something out. They all live near each other. I live about 10 hours away, so I'm gonna try to take a weekend to drive down, do some. We're gonna set up the camera, have some live reactions on the games and live betting and stuff like that. So we'll see on that. Again, hopefully mid to later part of the season. So that'll be a good time though. But yeah, I think that covers everything.
We'll do a little watch party here. I don't know, in the next few weeks or so, we might end up having a guest or two on throughout. We still got to organize some things, but yeah, we got some stuff coming. Empty Pockets is always improving.
We're cooking. We're all learning.
Yeah, we're cooking. We're learning. It's fun. We appreciate everybody that does listen.
Shout out to, have y'all seen that TikTok that goes like, it's this lady coming up to the window and she goes, could you bless me with something? Money-wise? Oh, man. You've not seen it?
No. So that's what you have to do. Whenever you post this, bro, you just have to fucking put the clip on.
Yeah.
I just put the clip
on. For the love of God, please put it, because it's
like,
the most...
I'll try to find it.
I don't even want to say the rest of it. Oh,
bro, just fucking search on YouTube. Can you bless me money-wise? And it pops up fucking 10 times, bro. It's so fucking funny. Oh God!
I'll try to add. I'll see. I'm not an editor, but
fuck, bro.
Oh, wait, can't you share your screen?
Yeah, I can. Well, yeah, might as well do that, huh? All right, hold on.
This would be the perfect way to end this.
All right, hold on.
This is literally me and Cam at work all day long. I'm trying to work a car deal.
Yeah, bro, just fucking, hey, yo, can you bless me, money-wise? Oh, no, just fucking, here we go.
Me with something.
Oh, gosh.
Money-wise. Please.
Can you suck it?
I've seen that.
Bless me with something.
Can you bless
Oh,
me,
gosh.
money-wise? Dude, can you suck it? So funny.
Oh, that is funny. That's good shit. All right, boys. Good luck this weekend. Good pod.
Thank you. It's season
Yes,
one.
sir. See you later.
See ya.